Now you get to ask the question.
I want to ask
now
the
you
question in my natural state.
Now you can ask me the question the right way. It's I think it's filming. There's a number going over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. And you're not on camera. Look, that's the best way. You don't like to be on camera. But you on camera. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You full of double standards.
It is.
What you want to ask now?
Girl.
What the question is?
The question is, if you had just, and I'm speaking to not just the whole.
Are you covering the camera?
The camera.
The lens?
I need a course.
Oh, you need a course. You got the right one, baby. What are you saying?
So, see, then you took the natural out of it.
Okay, no, but what? That was an authentic question.
Okay. Yeah, my authentic, because I'm coming from my heart. Like, so, if you had to think about your entire life, not from a place of just the everyday, but everything that you invest in, that you put your heart in, your work, your time, what would be that real REEL moment of your life that just said, this was all for this? What space, where, when, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when was that time where you know everything, every effort, every hope and dream happened for you, and in that moment it was captured?
I think it was when Dr. Kimbrough asked me to sit and have lunch with him, because I came full circle. Like I remember years ago reading his book Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, and then I read it over and over and over. I read it probably a dozen times or more, and I put it to work. And then I saw a videotape by him in prison, and I decided not to go fight my case. I decided to dig into my passion based on what he said on the videotape. He said, you had to be the best at what you do. You had to be the best at what you do, or be a apprentice for 3 to 5 years, and you could be the best in your city or your neighborhood. Be the best that you could do in 5 to 7 years, and you could be the best in the state or the region. But be the best or master or practice or be an apprentice for what you do for 7 to 9 years, and you could be the best in the world. And so that model, that right there changed my life. And then to use that and for it to work, none of the authors in my genre have been on ABC World News, Time Magazine, Daily News, New York Times, NPR Radio, the Michael Baisden Show a dozen times, Ebony Magazine, the deal with 50 Cent, sitting in 50 Cent's office, managed by Mona Scott with, and Chris Lighty with Violator Management, just hanging with 50 or hanging with, these powerful icons in entertainment and media, and all because I write books. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, because I follow Dr. Kimbrough's design. I'm being so serious right now. And then for years to pass, for me to, because I put that to work, the Bronners dragged me to Atlanta. Are you feeling me? Bernard Bronner physically called me, a multi-million-dollar earning company here in Atlanta, called me and said, I want you to come down and sign your books at my show. And I did, and realized that this was my home, Atlanta. And then I'm hired by all these different people to, do the work that I do. And then last year or a year and change, I'm doing the work at the Marriott Marquis, and Dr. Kimbrough walks by. I'm like, I saw a ghost. Because remember, prison put this stuff to work, all the media, the big checks, the big checks, you talk about big checks, $250,000, that's a big check. 25 grand from 50 Cent, that's a big check. This big money, you know what I mean? Doing deals with Bill Duke, all of that stuff. And then for Kimbrough to walk by, I was like, oh my God. And then for me I wrote a one sheet, a little letter and pass it to him. Let him know, sir, this moment, even though I was doing the work that day for that client, I just had to take the time out, write that letter. And then he said, come and eat lunch with me. And from that, we're now business partners. Like we connect on another level where now I'm producing the video film for the book that changed my life. Do you understand?